YouTube, it's Nikki from Nikki Lily. So today I'm doing a back to school makeup and hair tutorial. Now sadly at our school you're not allowed to wear makeup, but for those of you who are allowed to wear a little bit of makeup, I thought I would show you a 100% drugstore makeup tutorial that is great for school or work, or just on days where you want to wear a bit more of a natural makeup look. So yeah, let's jump in. Also I've got to tell you guys, if you follow me on Instagram and you left me a Q&A question for the Q&A that I was filming recently, then could you please leave me the same question again on my Instagram, because sadly and annoyingly I stupidly deleted the questions thinking I didn't need them, but I did because I hadn't screenshotted them. So if you have asked me a Instagram question, then could you please ask it again? That would be so amazing, because I really love the video and it would be so gut raging if I couldn't upload it. So yeah, now let's actually jump in. First I'm going to apply a primer. Now this bit you can of course skip, but I always like to do it because I think it makes your makeup apply a lot more evenly and smoothly and just keeps your makeup on for longer, which is always good. So the one I'm using is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I love this and it's just a great long lasting primer and definitely keeps your makeup in place and applying smooth. So I'm just popping that on my nose, my cheeks, and just anywhere on my face. So my chin and my forehead. So now it's moving on to covering up. Of course you can use foundation, but if you don't need to use it, then I wouldn't recommend using it. I'm using a concealer today to cover up any of my blemishes and stuff like that. This is the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer. This is amazing because it's a 2-in-1 product. It has two concealer colours, a pinky one and a peachy one, and it also has a translucent powder, which is really great for setting the concealer and your makeup in place and just controlling your shine. So I love this, and you do get a lot of use out of it. Right, so when you first open it up, there's the powder, and then when you flip this little bit up, there's a mirror and two concealers. So I'm first going to take this pinky one and a fluffy brush like so, and just apply it to where I think it needs a little bit of colour correcting. So around here where I have my veins, like so, and then just down my nose a bit and around my nose, and then just underneath my eye a bit where it's a bit red. Okay, so now I'm using this concealer here and the same brush, but this time I'm just concealing everything, so kind of using it as a foundation. So I'm just going to grab that and just pop a few lines on my face. I also really love the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, but it made me break out so I couldn't use it. But I also love that, so I definitely recommend that as well as a concealer. And now I've got this buffing brush by Real Techniques, which is also Drugstore, and I'm just going to buff that in. It gives you a light coverage, but a really nice kind of coverage. I love this concealer. Going to use the translucent powder and this Zoeva brush, which is also Drugstore. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face, just lightly, because the concealers are already quite matte, so you don't need too much of this. But it's also good to put it in place, which helps control shine and keep everything just set. I'm using my most favourite Drugstore bronzer. This is the Body Shop Honey Bronzer. I'm in the shade 02, and the thing that I love about this is not only is it matte, which is really hard to find with a Drugstore bronzer, but it's also a really great colour. It's not too charcoaly, not too orangey, not too light, not too dark. It's just really, really great. Sorry if you just had my phone go off. But yeah, I'm just getting my brush and just doing a 3-step motion around my face. just to give myself a little bit of colour. Not too much because you don't want loads of bronzer on your face, but just enough to look like you look natural and healthy. Blusher time, and this is also a step you could skip if you don't think you need it, because some of you may just not need it, but for me, I love wearing blusher. And the one I'm using is a cream blusher by the brand Kiko. I believe this is limited edition, but I also really like the Maybelline Dream Touch cream blushes. They're also really great and have colours just quite similar to this, and this is in the shade Wave Hibiscus. It just looks like this. So I'm just going to get my trusty finger and a bit of the product and just dab that onto my cheek. It looks quite scary if you can kind of see it in the camera, but the more you blend it, the nicer it kind of blends into your skin and onto your cheeks, and the prettier your cheeks look. You have two options here. You could either go straight to mascara, which I'm going to do, or you could do eyeliner and eyebrows, which I'm not really doing because I don't personally think you need it for school, but of course you can go ahead and do that either before this or after this. So now I'm going to do mascara, and let me just grab the mascara I'm using. I'm using the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express mascara. Let me just tell you how amazing this is. The brush is amazing, the formulation is amazing, and I just love it. So I'm just going to get that. I'm not putting loads of this on because I personally don't need it, and you don't really want to wear loads and loads and loads of layers of mascara when you're at school, but I'm just going to do about 2 coats of mascara. Now it's on to lips, and I'm using the Maybelline Baby Lips Dr. Rescue in, what is this in? Pink Me Up. It's just such a pretty colour. It looks a lot scarier than it actually is on your lips. It comes out really, really, really subtly. I don't even know if you can see that on my hand. So I'm just going to apply quite a few layers of this as it is so subtle. So you just get a nice little touch of pinkiness on your lips. Now onto the hair. So for hair, you just want to start off by grabbing a small section of your hair from the front and plaiting it all the way down to the bottom. Next, you just want to secure the plait in place with a hair tie. So on to the next part of the hair look. You want to start off by separating your hair into 2. So I'm just grabbing a section from the top of my head and clipping that in with a clip because I'm not using it just yet. And then I'm grabbing the hair from the bottom, which I separated from the top, and just tying it like I would just doing a normal ponytail. Now I'm just grabbing my plait and the rest of my hair and tying it again like a normal ponytail, but this will sit on top of the ponytail underneath. And that's it. It's such a simple hair tutorial. I hope it was somewhat easy to follow or it made sense. But yeah, I really love this, and it's a look that I'm definitely going to be doing every day for school. So that's it for this video, everyone, and I hope it's made you a teeny bit more excited about going back to school. Probably not really, but if I was allowed to wear makeup at school, I'd definitely wear something like this, and I really love this hairstyle. I kind of did it off the whim today and I really love it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave me the Q&A question that you asked me before on my Instagram, which I will leave down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. I love you so, so, so much, to the moon and back, and yeah, bye. So the first thing we are trying are Razzles, and if you've watched 13 going on 30, this is the sweets that they have in it, so I always wanted to try these. And first it's a candy, then it's a gum, so what flavour do you want?
I want a, they're all minging. Lemon, raspberry, grape, orange or blueberry.